Hello everybody, welcome to Summon Tesla. This is going to be the first video up and running, and I'm just going to give you guys a breakdown of what the channel is going to be about and what you guys should look forward to. So let's get into it, and hopefully we'll keep this a short video. And you should always have a cup of coffee when you're doing any type of vlog. As a Tesla owner, I can tell you that there are a few things that me personally, I try to look up, I try to get information on, and it is very difficult to get information, especially if you're thinking about buying a Tesla. But more so, there is also the information. It's just getting really good information, first-hand information from people who are buying it, or driving it or owning it. And that's kind of what this channel is going to be about. It's going to be first-hand experiences from myself, especially. Now, I do own a Tesla. I own a 2017 Model S 100D, and I've done a number of videos for my other channel on the Tesla. But one thing I figured out is there's a lot to Tesla. There's a lot of information that people want to know or are curious about. So I figured, you know what, we'll start up this channel and give you guys a more in-depth view of a lot of little details. This being the way the cars work. Yes, first of all, they are all electric. Most people, believe it or not, don't know that. So for us, the important part here is you guys and us to communicate and ask me the questions, figure out what it is that you guys want to know about. Typically, any question asked, if I can make a video on it, it will be done within, well, just a couple of days. I have to do my research. Now, Tesla is a little bit of a anomaly in a sense that it's a really, really simple car. It's not complicated, but it looks complicated. And unlike a ICE car or internal combustion car, you look at the engine, most people would have no clue what to do with an engine. With the Tesla, it just simply has a motor. So it's an electric motor, or two in this case. So most people don't realize that. They don't even know what they're looking at. Now, Tesla has currently, at the time of filming this, the Tesla Model S, X, and obviously the Model 3. The great thing about these cars is they're all more or less the same. Exception is the 3. The 3 has a single screen. It is a little bit different. But if you're going from an S or an X, it's basically the same thing. You can go from one to the next. It's easy to drive. It's the same interface. And what I mean by that is the entire system in the car is the same thing. Now, we're going to get into that a little bit later on. I'm actually going to have, I'm going to get my hands on a Model X, which is great because we get to drive that a little bit. And you as a viewer, what you can expect, tips, tricks, hints, possibly products, first time reviews of the vehicles. And there are a number of channels which I would like to eventually highlight that are really good on YouTube right now, and I think they're doing a wonderful job at kind of explaining what everything is when it comes to Tesla, but they are also missing some of the things, and that's kind of where I want to cover it. I know that it's very interesting when you're starting up a channel for the first time, and I've done this already. Like I said, this is my second channel. When you're starting up a channel, it is very difficult to get your trust, and it is very difficult to convince you, you should subscribe to the channel. Why do subscriptions count? The subscriptions count because, let's say, for example, I am myself as a new channel. Unless I get that first 100 subscribers, it's going to be very difficult for me to change my name. So you are going to see a big, long name until I get my first 100 subscribers. So if you're watching this, please subscribe. It's going to help to do that. Second of all, it's big importance is on you. You as a person watching this is probably the biggest thing here. I can make all the videos I want. I can give all the information I want without you actually asking the questions and you actually watching it. All of that means nothing. So you asking the questions, what would you like to know, is really, really important. Starting a conversation in the comments below is really, really important. Now, the way YouTube works is thumbs up, thumbs down. You don't like it, doesn't matter. Believe it or not, if you give this video a thumbs up or thumbs down, the algorithm still looks at it as action on the video. So I really don't care which one you do. I don't pay attention to those. What I do pay attention to is what you have to say. Frankly, there's a lot of people who want to know a lot of information, but they don't know that they're contacting people, but nobody's responding. One of my biggest accomplishments, I would say, on my primary channel is the fact that I have flawlessly responded to every comment in 3 seasons. So you can be assured that I will respond to you. And if we don't know the answer to your question, we'll do the research, we'll figure it out. We'll talk to a few people from Tesla if we can. We'll talk to a few people from even the service shops if we can, just to kind of give you guys some ideas. These are by no means perfect cars, but then I've never seen a perfect car. There is a lot to look into. There's a lot to look at. There's a lot to try and understand. So that's what we're going to try and do. That is the goal of this channel. Tips, tricks, hints, first rides if we can, information, answering questions, giving you a real world scenario, especially with our car. I understand that most people's biggest hesitation is they don't know the information. The second biggest hesitation is the price. In some cases, the first biggest hesitation, but the price can be, well, you can make sense of it. It's just a matter of how you break it down. And there are a few channels out there that will break it down really, really well for you. The other side of it, the last thing I want to talk about is going to be the referral code. Now, on every single video, there's going to be a referral code or possibly 2. So at the bottom of this video, I'm going to give you guys an example. There is a referral code which is for a Model S, a referral code for the Model X, and those 2 are actually the same referral codes. However, there is a second referral code which is for the Model 3. Why are referral codes important? Well, one, you get to save. And what I mean by that is if you're buying, let's say, a Model S today, you need a referral code to get unlimited charging at a superstation. We'll get into that in another video. So when you guys use that referral code when you buy something, I also get something out of it. And it could be something as simple as, let's say, a charger. Well, the good news is, since you're using my referral code, I get the product, I can review it, I can tell you if it's worth the money itself, or how you can also get it for free. There are a ton of benefits to actually using a YouTuber subscriber code. However, the subscriber code, I don't want just anybody trying to use it. I would prefer that, it's somebody who we know really well. In other words, if you're going to start interacting with us, you become our friend. And to me personally, on our primary channel, everybody who comments, everybody who subscribes, I consider them a friend. I consider you guys as family, because honestly, some of my best friends have been made from YouTube, actually. They are amazing people. You really get to interact with everybody. That is what we're doing. That's what this channel is going to be about. And I'm really hoping that you guys will like this video or dislike it, comment on the video, and most importantly, subscribe. Help us get a little bit up there. Help us by telling us what it is that you'd want to know about Teslas, and allow us the opportunity to kind of help you guys out a little bit. In other words, you have the question, we'll do the legwork. So that's it. That's the extent of what this channel is going to be about. As for when we're going to upload, because it's a new channel, I'm not going to give you guys I don't want to give you guys a promise that I may not be able to keep. As far as it looks right now, anywhere from 1 to 3 times a week is the plan to upload on this channel. However, if you guys start bombarding me with questions, that may end up being a lot more. And depending on certain questions, certain items, certain things, it might be a lot less. So videos that take longer to make, hence, let's say I have to get my hands on the Model 3 so we can do a first ride on it or first drive on it, that might take a little while, so those videos might come out less often. With all that said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys will subscribe. I hope you guys will help us out with this channel, and most importantly, enjoy your Tesla if you have one, and enjoy the channel if you're thinking of buying one. If not, well, just enjoy us. So till next time, goodbye.